Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you once again. My name is Nick on the SEGA Megadrive or Genesis, depending on where you are in the world, and we're going to be looking at this Tetris sort of like variant called Columns, published by SEGA in 1991, or in the US and Japan it might have been a little bit earlier. Now the idea of this one, you've got to get shapes down the screen, you can rotate the order, but when you get 3 in a row, like this demo is going to show you, it disappears. You get extra points for combos and all that sort of stuff, but it's basically lasts as long as you can. Now there's a time trial mode or an arcade mode versus 2 players. I'm the only person here, so let's put it on easy and see how I do. Now it's a game I've already reviewed, funnily enough, on the PlayStation 3. It was a PlayStation 3 megadrive hits collection, I believe, so we'll see if it plays similar to that, and I think it already is doing so. A nice fun addictive game, there isn't too much to it. Right, 3 in a row, you've got it, haven't you? Let's get some combos. Now you see there's hints on the left, well the right of my screen there, telling me what shape's going to go next. That will disappear when we hit level 3, if we ever do. So it's all about your positioning, working out what goes next. So rotate that, and I've got 3 oranges in a row. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. And all the way while you're doing this, there's nice gentle like organ music, like you're in a church waiting for someone to get married, but that person never turns up, so I guess someone's been stood up. But in the meantime, let's get a lot of 3 shapes in a row. Different coloured jewels come down, there's 6 different ones. Doesn't go above that, but we know what to do here. Right, so you've got options, and also as well you see what's flashing on the screen, giving you hints where to put it. That will disappear level 3. And that's about it really. You can't go wrong with these sort of games, but try and look out for your special combos so you can show off to people while they're playing. I wonder if I'm going to get any here. So we reviewed quite a few games on the channel. If you want to compare this to ones we've done recently, I suppose you could look a bit like Colorist on the Amiga or the ZX Spectrum, or this one is better, and to a certain degree Clacks as well. Right, 3 blues, don't run out of screen. As soon as you run out of screen you're doomed. So as you can see, you can do horizontal, vertical or diagonal. Minimum of 3, but if you can get a big load in a row, you'll take those out as well for bonus points. Right, green 3 in a row. Oh, I missed that. That was a muck-up. Right, things are starting to go a bit wrong here. 3 blues, that's no help to anyone. That's just going to disappear straight away. But more points for me. 50 jewels we've got. Right, if you're playing this for the first time after looking at this, try and beat my score. If you do, then comment below and bragging rights, show off. I'll probably have a couple of goes on this one because I'm not doing great. Right, purple. Right, good. 2 in a row. That's a double. Now, these 3 aren't really in a row, these greens, so I was hoping they'd let me off. Boom. Now, when you have to rotate it before, or change the order before it hits the bottom, but you just give you a second about leeway, so if you're a bit late, you might be able to do a last-ditch attempt. Right, it's giving me the wrong colours here. Gradually filling up the screen like a loser. I can't see any 3 in a row situations here. Oh man, a blue would do, that'll do. We can rotate that. Just. There's a yellow diagonal we could do, but I've mucked that up by putting that there. It's going to be game over soon, folks. And this is on easy mode, I think. Oops. Right, we have 3 reds. Can we rescue this from the death of everything? Like that sound. Oh, what's that? Oh, good. That's a good one. That's good, that. It's like a random bomber. Not 100% what happened, but it saved us a little bit there. Oh, yes. Boom. It's not looking so bad now. And this is going to be huge if I get this red in shape. Kaboom. 5. Right, it's gradually getting quicker. The person playing the organ music is getting a bit quicker as well. Maybe he's had a fizzy drink. Or the bride's finally turned up. We've rescued that from nowhere. Well, it was looking like game over for a moment there with my amazing skills, which we've come to see, maybe. That's bragging a little bit, or exaggerating. We're there. Boof. Now, the time trial mode, or the 1-player mode, you can have the full screen there, but I'm playing in 2-player just in case someone turns up. You never know. I don't think they're going to because I'm recording this, so it's a bit hard to get up and answer the door. So it'd have to be a burglar who breaks in and starts playing me. Burglars don't typically waste time playing computer games, do they? I bet someone's going to tell a story now of a burglar that did break in, got addicted to a PlayStation game or something and got caught. 3 oranges. Boom. What's an orange jewel? Red is ruby. Green is like garnet, I suppose. Purple, that could be jade. Blue, sapphire. Don't know what yellow is. What's an orange pearl? I don't know. Amber? That's not a pearl. That's not a jewel. Nick, you're off on one again, and you're starting to run out of screen. 3 in a row, diagonal. What level are we on now? It's level 4, it says. Level 4, so that's not bad, is it? 145 jewels. I wonder how much they're worth. Boof, boof, boof. So you could be playing this for quite some time. Do you prefer this one, or do you prefer Buzzsaw on the ZX Spectrum I reviewed a few days ago? Let me know about that. Buzzsaw's quite cool, isn't it? But the music on this one is putting me in a nice calm mood. If I had a stressful day at work, I could probably play this for quite some time. But, you know, I'm too busy normally. I've got to run this channel and work. That's just crazy talk. Well, if we had funding, we could do it full time probably, and it's looking like we're in trouble. We need more than funding here. We're in Doomsville City. Oh, what's that worth? We're gonna put... No. No. Yes. Somehow... Oh, that one might help. It doesn't. Oh, how am I not dying here? With the most minimum of... yeah, that's it. Okay. That's definitely it now. Right, game over. Game over, dudes. Rank 3. Not bad. Very good, it says, and who am I to argue? Looks like you've only got a certain amount of time to put your name in, but it doesn't save it anyway, so just put anything. N's if you want, if to be like me. N. 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 Right, I think we'll have another go. We'll have another go. Easy again, I'm no twit. Perhaps I should have put it on hard. Anyway, we'll try and go a bit quicker this time. But this is our last go, and then we're out of here. You've pretty much seen how this is played. If you've seen the video up to this point, then well done you. I do appreciate the people that take time to comment. It is appreciated. I know it isn't always possible if you're watching it on your phone or on the bus. If so, thank you for watching. That's appreciated as well. It's all about volume, YouTube and their algorithm, but the more people that watch, the more chance I've got of continuing and being successful. Hooray! And maybe getting out of this game, right? So you can't rotate the shapes like it's always going down vertically. You can change the order. You can't spin it or anything like that. So it's unique in that way. And columns is like that as well. Not columns. Colorist is like that. So I suppose Colorist must have copied this, I presume, or the idea. Was it in the arcades as well? That's something for some clever chap to tell me, or chapess. Boof, boof. Right, a green one would be helpful now. It's just yeah, okay, set that up. That'll do. Reds. 2 purple ones coming down next. Where can I stick those? So you can ruin your game. Oh, that'll do. Yeah. Yeah, 2 reds. That'll give us 3. It's good. A green one will be nice right about now. Right, it's giving me a bit of a hint there. Diagonal blue. Get that in the right place. Diagonal blue again. Nothing flashing this time. Watch for when it stops flashing in level 3. We're still on level 1. I don't know how much we have to get to level 2. Player 2's on score nothing, level nothing, Jules nothing, in his face. He's never going to turn up. You know, you got to be in it to win it. And all that sort of guff. This organ player only knows one song. And only knows a few bars of it. He's playing it over and over again. I'm liking it, but I think if you just listen to that on its own, on an iPod, for 10 hours, you probably go insane if you haven't already. And let's face it, if you're watching this channel for any length of time, you must be a little bit crazy. And I mean that in a nice way, and thank you very much. Hooray. We're all crazy together here, as another shape evaporates and explodes into nothingness. 2 oranges, please. No, that's not my my dessert order. Oh, come on. Right, that'll do. 3 perps. More jewels for me. I can't remember what my first score was. I come third, didn't I? Let's see if I can beat third. We seem to be more measured this time. But in all these Tetris-style block-falling games, you could lose traction very, very quickly. Reviewed quite a lot of these variants now, and I am getting a bit of a feeling of what's good and what's not. But As a rule, I tend to like them. My favourite one on the Amiga, and that was actually just Tetris. It's Super Twintris. That was good soundtrack on that one. I think the music makes it in these sort of things. It's a simple game. It's all about the presentation, and it's going a bit wrong, isn't it? Here, yeah, it's starting to head to Doomsville again. Change that, and you got less. Oh no! What's that going to do? Can I take all the red ones out? Good. So whatever that bomber, whatever colour it lands on, it takes out all those special colours, and that's what's called in the trade as a muck-up. Unless I can do something with that. Yes. Yeah, less time. The further you got up the screen. Oh, it's mucked up again. Oops. It's a coin of freeze. That'll do. What can we do here? That's it. You just hope that you capture a random combo when one shape destroys itself. No random combo there. Shouldn't have gone that way. There's no other way. All that we can do is watch them play. Is that how the song went? It's Blur. But I won't be able to afford a country house, so I might be on this amount of jewels. Can 105 jewels afford a very big house in the country? Maybe. Comment below if you're selling a great big house for 111 jewels. Because that's about all I've got here. Unless we get a fluke another one. Yes, we have. I can get an extension or a conservatory as well. Game over again. Well, that looks like game over for me. Rank 8. So not as good as the first go. So to continue my normal style, I get progressively worse. Practice doesn't make perfects. There we go. NNN third. NNN. I thought I'd come 8th there. Where's 8th? 8 don't seem to be on the board. They've got rid of me. Unless I didn't put NNN in properly. Anyway, hope you liked having a look at that one. A pretty stylish, a pretty good sound Tetris variant called Columns by Sega in 1991 on the Mega Drive or the Genesis. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.